Hi everyone and welcome back to another segment of Traditional Cooking with Tamara. Today I'm gonna be preparing mackerel. This kind of mackerel right here. It's a fish actually in tomato sauce. This one is the spicy one actually. I'm gonna be preparing it with a dumpling. And here I have my huge dumpling, but I'm gonna be cutting it into pieces. And if to get to know how I actually come to prepare this, I use 2.5 cups of flour with just a little bit of water, and I just keep mixing and mixing until I got this batter here. I let it rest like for 5 minutes, and I already started with the water for the dumpling. I use actually 3 cups of water in the pan, so it's actually boiled close to like boiling up a little bit. And here I have in this frying pan mackerel with red onion and 1 green pepper. I'm just going to start cooking down the mackerel. The water is almost coming to a boil, so in just a little bit I'm gonna just cut the dumpling and just roll them very flat and put them in the water. Just gonna for a little bit just mix a little bit so everything just stay nice and good. Actually, some people cook mackerel with like green banana or like pasta, and also with dumpling. If you come from Dominica, St. Lucia, Jamaica, you definitely know what I'm talking about. When I was younger, my mom would make dumplings. She would cut them into little tiny, small, tiny pieces and roll them up and put them in red beans soup, kidney red bean soup with pig feet and stuff like that. It was really delicious. Now I have the mackerel is now cooking, starting to cook now because I actually started off on a very high fire. So now it's cooking up slowly. Yeah, you can see the steam actually start coming up from the mackerel. As I said before, I love spicy food, so what I did actually, I used the spicy kind of mackerel. See here, mackerel in hot tomato sauce. The water is boiling, so now I'm gonna cut my dumpling into small pieces and just put it very flat and put it in there to boil. Actually, I put a tip of salt into the water. So here we go. Just cut one piece like this and just keep rolling. Just put it in like this. Just keep pressing on the side, pressing, make it look like really flat and good. Here like this. Now I'm gonna put into the water. Here we go. That's one. You can put like actually 3 dumpling to boil into the water. Here I go with another dumpling. I'm just gonna load down my mackerel, put it on a low fire because it's already starting to cook up slowly but surely, and it smells very good. So the red onion with the green pepper in there, it's really good. So here I go with my second dumpling. Just gonna keep flattening it. Here we go. Very flat, tender, and nice. always think like, okay, dumpling is part of yeah, Chinese stuff and things like that. But here in the Caribbean, as a West Indian, we make dumpling in soup. You can make them in different form. Here I'm making it in very flat form like this. My mom used to make it just like this, very flat. Or she would just like make it like long and roll it. It was like long, a little bit thin, and then put it in the soup. You know, you can put it in vegetable soup, with beans, with chicken soup, any kind of soup. But here in the Caribbean, the West Indians, of course, we put it in the soup together with some actually some green bananas and stuff like that. So I'm gonna just check on my mackerel. It's doing very, very good right now. Nice smell, nice flavor in here. It's been a while I haven't eaten dumpling with mackerel, that is, but I like today. Definitely gonna make it. So I'm gonna grab a plate now. Just have rest it over here and just keep a close eye on the dumpling. Let me just turn it. There we go. It's cooking down nicely. There we go. You know, for example, like the Italians, they actually make something almost like dumpling, but it's called gnocchi. But they put like potato in there, potato with egg and flour, and they cut them little small pieces and then put them in the water, boiling water to cook. You know, also I usually I make gnocchi as well, but I eat it with like bolognese, or I eat it with like melted butter and stuff like that. It's really, really nice. And I'm gonna be making it one day so y'all can see. So the mackerel is cooking down. Actually, you have to cook the mackerel for like 12 minutes to make sure you get all that nice onion and pepper and all the flavors in there cooked down together. And the dumpling, you're gonna be like, you can cook it like for 15 minutes to make sure it's well cooked. But always pay close attention on your dumpling, because you don't want it to be like gooey and all soft and smooshy all over in the pot. So every chance that you get, you just keep turning it in there. So because you don't want it to stick in the bottom of the pot. Here we go. Just quickly check on the mackerel again. I'm just gonna put it off in a little bit. And since it's like starting to like stick a little bit. For you to know if your mackerel is really good and that your onion and pepper is takes up all the flavor in there, it's when you see like it's cooked. You know, it's like a little bit like soggy, you know, like soft and not say smooth, the onion and the pepper, then you know that, yeah, it's well done, it's cooked. In my pot with the dumpling, I actually put 3 dumplings at a time, since they can have space between each other, and I don't want to put like 5 or 6 dumplings in there, because actually dumplings are flat and I don't want them to be sticking on each other. So that's why I put only 3 of them, so then they have their space in between. What I'm gonna do, besides if you're making your dumpling like this, like thin, then you know that, yeah, you can put maybe like 6 of them and you keep mixing around, especially in a soup. But then when it's only dumpling you're cooking for a dish and it's flat, then you can take a chance to put only 3, because you don't want it to be sticking all the time onto each other. So I'm gonna just turn the dumpling again one more time. just check on my mackerel. Oh, it looks so good. I'm gonna show you how it looks. Now the onion is like soft. The onion and the pepper is like soft and cooked down in there. Everything just comes together as a nice little sauce. So I'm just gonna turn it off right now. Here you have it. Look how soft it is. Everything just comes together. Just gonna put it right here and let it rest for a little while, and just wait on the dumpling to actually cook down more. For you to actually know that when the dumpling is cooked, you actually see the dumpling start to float on the surface of the water, then you know that your dumpling is cooked. But if it still sits at the bottom, then you know it's not ready yet. But for you to know that your dumpling is cooked, it has to like rise slowly to the surface. That's also with gnocchi. Always like it floats, then you know it's ready. So I'm starting to see that my dumpling, they started floating a little bit to the surface. So I'm gonna give them like 2 minutes, take them out. Just let them cook for a little while. I'm gonna grab another plate here, whereby I can actually just put the dumpling and some mackerel so I can demonstrate to y'all how it looks. Let's put it right here. Just gonna grab the fork and the plate. Grab my first dumpling. And you get a look at how it looks. See all the steam coming out. Another one here. It's right over here. And I'm just gonna rest it right here. Then I'm gonna put in the other 2 dumplings that I have actually remaining. So I'm gonna just roll it very fast and just press it down like the same way. Here we go. Actually, it's a good exercise for my hands. Just like this, and just keep rolling it, rolling into a ball with your thumb. Actually, you have do this kind of, you just put it in like this, and you just make it like this round and put it in the center of your palm like this, and just keep pressing, and there you go, you have your nice dumpling. Here it goes into the water. Now I'm just gonna grab 2 dumplings and put them right here. Gonna grab some of the mackerel and some sauce, of course. It smells very, very delicious. And I love the rich color and the spiciness to it. That's all good. Let's put a little bit on here. It's garnish. Really wonderful, really good. Okay, here we go. Just gonna show you my Nice rich dish. You can see the steam, it's so hot. I'm gonna grab a piece of dumpling actually first. Here we go. Just gonna rest it right because it's very hot. Just gonna grab a piece of the dumpling. That's it in my sauce and just, it's really, really hot. Oh my god. I have not eaten dumpling in such a long time, and it's really, really good. Wow. And I love the spicy taste of the mackerel. The dumpling is so soft, it's very soft in my mouth. Really good. So I'm gonna rest this right here. And I'm gonna just wait until the other dumplings are cooked. And in the meantime, I'm just gonna enjoy my dish right over there. Again, thanks for watching and please report for another segment. Ciao.